Welcome. In this video I show how to use monstrous creature correctly. As you know, in Total War Warhammer most monster creature don't so cost effective as you expected, so you need to mix these monsters with another units, for example some shitty infantry from tier 1. So load play. Here I'm testing Chaos Spawn with my friend. Finally, it's load. Move forward. Okay, here I separate my forces into two packs. First path, Chaos Marauders will charge alone a blob of spearmen, and the second and third path I include some marauders to help to support these charges in different manners. So here you expect that Chaos Marauders will die very fast. Okay, move forward. Starting charge. They deal a huge amount of damage to middle units of spearmen, but now they surrounded by flank units and take huge damage. You see how they fast die. So it's not cost effective using of hair spawn and any other monstrous creature. Here I put in a safety mode charging of Chaos Spawn. Firstly, I charge with Chaos Marauders on a blob of spearmen, then include Chaos Spawn. And you will see what happens. So they tie down a blob of enemy spearmen. And what reason to do it? Chaos Marauders filling space between Chaos Spawn and enemy spearmen have to interact with both my units, Chaos Marauders and Chaos Spawn. So they probably preserve so many HP that they losing in combat alone with spearmen. So you see it, maybe in slow-mo. Most of the spearmen have to interact with my marauders. Mostly of the spearmen. I click another attack order on marauders and filling space between Chaos Spawn. So while enemy spearmen exchange with hits with my marauders, Chaos Spawn safely dealing huge DPS. staying in a safety position. You see some spearmen attack a marauder, the most amount of spearmen. They surround my units too. It doesn't matter how you click attack or how spawn or marauders. They have to interact with my marauders. You must keep in mind. One unit of spearmen already break. So forward. You see how slow decrease health bar of chaos spawn. Due to support by my marauders. Unfortunately, those marauders run away very soon, but chaos spawn will distract these remnants of spearmen by themselves. I don't return these marauders into the fight. No need this. Have spawn winning this combat. Move forward. And you see how support by shitty tier 1 unit helps to have spawn destroy the 3 units of spearmen. And now what happened in third part. In not safety mode, health spawn firstly charging, then I include the health marauders. So in this case, health spawn deal much more damage than the previous testing, but meanwhile simultaneously they taken much more damage from spearmen. So the difference between those two testings. So here spawn already down to 3000 HP for the initial charging, only for the initial charging. However, destroy middle unit of spearmen very fast. And health bar decrease, still decrease. Forward. It's a close fight. It's much more better than the first part of testing. You see it. How filling space between health spawn with any infantry helps to health spawn. Okay, very close fight. Unfortunately, they lost it. And in the fourth path, I illustrate what happened in a real combat, where front lines of both army clashes. It is a fight, and if you support with any monster creatures in a safety mode, what I illustrate in the second path, what happened with shitty one echelon defense line of cheap units. Chaos Marauders, of course, in prolonged combat will win versus against Spearman, but not what you want from Chaos army. You want to beat shitty infantry as fast as possible. These units cost more than 6 units of Spearman, but keep in mind that opponents playing Empire at a Empire will spend near 5,000 or 6,000 on a demiglyph. So if you want to counter this shit by spamming Warrior of Hells with Halberds one by one, you have some golds free, and you can spend it on, for example, Forsaken or Chaos Spawn. But I think Chaos Spawn more cost effective in this type of battle to penetrate defense line consists of shitty infantry immediately, literally instantly. So now get ready and I charging one by one and include Hell Spawn in the safety mode behind the Chaos Marauders, so they still deals very huge damage, but I preserves from taking damage, taking damage from Spearman in this manner. So Chaos Marauders stay down every unit of Spearman. Do you see what happened with enemies units where they charging by double team? They break instantly. You see it. Meanwhile, Chaos Spawn take quite a bit low amount of damage, near several hundred here and here, and when you broke some units in location, you can follow its units to the any clashes and destroy remnants of shitty core 1 tier 1 units. So I break this line of Spearman for the 20 or 30 seconds. Meanwhile, Chaos Spawn doesn't take any serious damage. So I think it very well using the good idea used Chaos Spawn as followers behind Chaos Marauders. So put the comments, discuss it. Bye bye.